What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 11, trailer breakdown, promo breakdown, sneak peeks. A lot of stuff here that we broke it down for you in a nice little package. Obviously, spoiler warning if you don't know what we're talking about for Season 8, Episode 11. You don't want to know, you haven't seen this stuff yet, you're not up to date, or you just don't want to know. Spoiler warning, obviously. I don't want to ruin it for you. And it looks like we got a lot of different people in this episode, which would be very cool. I'm excited for it. But first, guys, if you can, join our Walking Dead family by hitting that subscribe button. It's very easy to join our family, and I hope you do. Now, first, we see Father Gabriel with Dr. Carson. They're going somewhere. I would assume they're eventually going to the hilltop, but I don't think they get there just yet. We'll see where they're at in a second. But Father Gabriel looks terrible. Look at his eyes. He's still dealing with some sickness and illness, but he's walking all right. We see Father Gabriel and Dr. Carson come across some netting. To me, it kind of looks like some netting that may be oceanside. Are they around there? Maybe, maybe not. That'd be pretty cool if Dr. Carson and Father Gabriel go to oceanside, but I just don't know yet where they're at. Now, Robert Kirkman was on The Talking Dead tonight. He was talking about the next episode, and he says Father Gabriel will have a bigger part in the episode, so I like that. I like to see where Father Gabriel's at. What's he up to? Is he going to make it or not? I think he does, but you see the netting. We see a house right here as he pulls it open. Is it a safe house? Is it somewhere random? Is it outside the hilltop? Is it around Oceanside? Is it somewhere else? We just don't know yet. I'm excited to find out. How about you guys? Let me know. Post your comments below, your thoughts as of anything we see here. Then we see Daryl, Rosita, Dwight, Tara, and the rest of Alexandrians, Tobin with Judith on his back. If we start to see more and more of Tobin, that's not a good sign because we have some information that he may not make it through this season. But Dwight and Daryl, they come up with a plan to go through the swamp to get to the hilltop, and Dwight is showing them the way that it wasn't safe for the Saviors to get through. So that's causing a problem for Tara, who does not trust Dwight, that's for sure. Just look at Tara's face there, and that's going to come up a lot in this episode, I would assume. Dwight says, we go this way to get to there. The Saviors had a problem with the swamp before because it wasn't safe, and it caused some conflict between Tara and Dwight. And I can understand Tara's side as Dwight killed Denise, but Dwight is helping them. Dwight is on Rick's side. Hopefully we'll see how it plays out, but Dwight is someone they have to trust going forward. We'll see how much longer we have to put up with Tara not trusting Dwight, if that even fades or not. Then we see the swamp, and they're getting through it, but it's not a good place to be. Daryl is pushing the group to go through it. I think Daryl, Tara, Rosita, and Dwight make it through. Tobin and them have to rest because they're probably walking all day and all night, and people are getting tired. You see Sadiq there with Daryl, and there's a bunch of walkers, mutters, floaters, bobbers, whatever you want to call these things, in the swamp. It's just not good. Then there's the clip with Rosita stabbing the walker. It's been in every preview and trailer there. Hilltop, we'll see some hilltop with Maggie, Scott, and we'll see the Alexandrians get to the hilltop, I would assume. Jerry is there as well, which is pretty cool. Diane and some of the Kingdom members are still there, and I think Carol might be there as well. Maggie's talking with Dylan about, we're going to cut your rations. Dylan's like, we're not the enemy. And Maggie's like, you are the enemy. So there's still some divide there as well. Can you trust Dylan? Can you trust any of these Saviors? There's got to be some Saviors that we have to be able to trust going forward, like Dwight, maybe Dylan as well. I would kind of like to see this character be something good and useful, and have some of the Saviors come be useful to Maggie at Hilltop or Alexandria or Kingdom or whatever, but we'll see how it plays out. Then we see another shot of Tara with her gun on Dwight, and it's probably going to be a lot of the episode where Tara doesn't trust him, and I think Daryl's going to come to Dwight's side. You know, initially you thought Daryl's going to kill Dwight and it's not going to work out, but how can they coexist? We'll hopefully find out this episode, but Dwight's shocked. He's like, oh, okay. Is that why he goes back to the sanctuary at some point? Hopefully in this episode, we'll see what happens with Dwight going back to the sanctuary, but I think he will. It probably will make sense for him to go back there to find out what's going on. And we clearly see Eugene making bullets. We'll see if that comes around in the second half of season 8. Is he going to sabotage some bullets? I hope so. I think so. I think it makes sense. As we see in another sneak peek on The Talking Dead, Eugene is talking with Negan, and Eugene is concerned about Alexandria, and Negan calls him out on it. I was like, are you worried about it? Eugene clearly is, and we'll see the start of Eugene coming back to Team Rick, which we all kind of figured it would happen. We'll see how it plays out. Then we see here Negan addressing the Saviors. I think he's coming up with the tainted weapons idea from the comic with the bat and the bacteria from the mouth. We have a whole video about that. Definitely check that out. The comic connection with Negan, the tainted weapons, and who may die because of that. But you see the walkers on the fence. Negan swings the bat around in the other trailers and the teasers. But Negan definitely comes up with something here, a plan of attack for attacking most likely the hilltop in a future episode. We see a bridge with a lady and some saviors, most likely looking for Rick, the group, Daryl, Dwight, somebody. I'm sure Negan sends out a group to look for Daryl, Dwight, Rick, somebody, maybe even Gavin. We'll see how it plays out in the episode, but I think these saviors don't make it. We'll see what happens. But Daryl is clearly pushing the group to keep moving, and Tara might be like, we're tired, we're resting, we can't move just yet. And Daryl doesn't have time for that. He's like, Negan's probably coming right now. We need to move. We can't rest. We got to keep moving, which I agree with Daryl. Then we see Father Gabriel again looking terrible with a gun. Who does he have his gun pointed at? Initially, I thought this might be Gregory, but where they're at some house. Is it Oceanside? Is it Saviors? Is it somewhere they have to protect themselves? I'm kind of interested to see what happens with Father Gabriel in this episode and the rest of season 8. How about you guys post your comments below? Then we see Carol walking at the hilltop. So she's there. Is Morgan there? Is Ezekiel there? What's up with the kingdom? Did they give up on that? Do they have to rebuild on that? Why is Carol at the hilltop already now and not at the kingdom? Is she recruiting more people? Finding out more information. Can't wait to find out. Then we see another shot of Tara and Dwight with her gun on Dwight. Again, it's been in other trailers and promos, but just from these pictures and the teasers and the trailers and everything, I'm already kind of tired of it. I know we haven't even seen the episode yet, but Tara not trusting Dwight is already old in my book. I think they're running out of ideas for Tara in my eyes, but the whole idea that Tara is still pissed at Dwight, I can understand that. Don't get me wrong. Dwight killed Denise, but Dwight is essential for taking down Negan and for the saviors to go down as well. We see Enid crying. Most likely Daryl and the group make it to Hilltop, tell Enid and the rest of the group that Carl didn't make it, and Enid's going to be upset, obviously. So Enid is back from Oceanside safely, and she probably finds out about Carl. Then in another sneak peek, we saw Daryl talking with Rosita, Tara, and Dwight. Daryl's wants to keep moving, going forward. They need to rest. Tara is still worried about Dwight. Why is he still alive? She says to Daryl, and Daryl's like, it's not over yet. We need him, basically, is what is going to be a problem with it. So Tara is kind of going rogue, but I just don't see Tara taking Dwight out. It doesn't make sense for that to happen. And plus, we see other pictures of Dwight in a different outfit with Simon. So clearly he goes back to the sanctuary and is safe. But Tara is pissed. I don't see her doing anything. I think she's just going to be one of those people that talks a big game and gets pissed, but doesn't actually do any actions on the show. She just puts up a big fight with Rosita. Rosita is the one that's kind of calm and cool and collective this season. Tara's the one that's going a little rogue. She helped Daryl attack the sanctuary with the trash truck. Again, she kind of helped out a little bit, but Daryl did most of the work. And remember when Rosita was disliked or even hated? So she's been kind of MIA this season. She hasn't done much. We could understand the first half of the season as Christian Serratos, the actress who plays Rosita, was pregnant and had a baby, so she didn't film much. But the Tara Dwight conflict stems from season 6, season 7, and into season 8. Hopefully it ends one way or another. I know there's some rumors going around or people thinking that Tara might not survive all of season 8. We'll see if that plays out. I'm sure she survives this episode, but looks like we'll see a lot of different things, a lot of different characters with Daryl, Dwight, Tara, Rosita, Sadiq, the Alexandrians getting to the Hilltop. Then we'll see Hilltop. We'll see some of the Sanctuary. We'll see Father Gabriel. A lot of good stuff coming in episode 8-11. I can't wait for it. How about you? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Check out the Walking Dead community Facebook page and group on Facebook. We got a lot of different things on Facebook. Hopefully you become a member of that stuff. We're at the PT channel on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, of course. We got a Walking Dead Mystery Boxes page, a Fight For Us page, and my book series is Fight For Us. If you like the Walking Dead comics and the TV show, you'll like the Fight For Us book series. It's a zombie apocalypse book series. 5 books available now. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions, paperback and digital, of course. Become a PT Peep by subscribing and joining our Walking Dead family at the PT channel. It's easy. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We post videos all the time. We'll be doing prizes and giveaways. And to be eligible, you got to be a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And remember, guys, you got to make some left turns before you make a right one.